Hey Everly, how's everybody doing? It's so good to see you. Never gets old. So I hope that you have had a wonderful week. I'm here with my little apprentice in my arms, which is just perfect because we usually take our first 10 minutes to go and start with a meditation. So I hope you like that, kids. We're going to do that now. So update here, I feel like my right bicep is getting super strong and extra muscular versus the left from scooping up this little girl. But okay, so let's get started. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. And when you exhale, imagine just releasing everything. Releasing some of that tension, release some of the angst. Imagine you have these little pockets of tension and angst just hidden inside the burrows of your body. So maybe hidden inside your bicep or hidden inside your heart. Just take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, imagine that little burrow just dissolving completely, and then leaving with your air on the exhale. Let your eyebrows relax. Let your forehead relax. Let your lips relax. Let your shoulders relax. Let your elbows relax. Let your forearms relax. Let your hips relax. And when you relax, you're displacing everything else that doesn't belong in your body. Let your knees relax. Let your shins relax. Let your ankles relax. Let your feet relax. Let your toes relax. Your body releases. Today, our goal is to get rid of that noise, that extra noise that keeps us really from operating from our true heart. And as ethereal as that might sound, as intangible as that might sound, I think I know, you kind of know what we're talking about here, is really operating from your heart. Because a lot of times we're operating because we might lash out at one person because we have anxiety about a project, or we might not treat our loved ones with the love that we really want to, and we don't even recognize the person that we see because we have not addressed some of the things that are truly bothering us. So today is about getting rid of that noise so that we can really operate from a raw, calm, best self perspective. It's clearing everything else, kind of clearing out the closet. So as we have our eyes closed, imagine we've got a big suitcase. And if there's anything bothering you, quantify that thing in your hand. Notice the shape it is, the weight, the density. Specify in your mind what that thing is very specifically. It might be a person, an instance. See it in your hand, take it away from your body, and put it in your suitcase. Drop it in. Everything leaves you that's appended to that subject. And then do it again and again and again. And completely allow this object in your hand to embody whatever instance is nagging at you. Pile up, leave your body. Then you have a benevolent bellboy come by and say, "May I take your suitcase?" And you say yes. And then you depart. You have departed from all the things that are really bothering you. You've given them away. Now you're just a little bit lighter. Your spirit feels a little lighter. Your heart feels a little bit lighter. Now when we're breathing in, we breathe in a big ball of light. This light travels from our forehead. And this is it's a bright light, but it's not gleaming. It's just bright and soft and warm and good. Imagine this light traveling from your forehead to your nose, to your chin, to your shoulders, your elbows, your forearms, your fingertips, your hips, your knees, your shins, your ankles, you should feel completely clean, light as air, and now it's time to put good stuff in. So you are just free bird. And now think of the things that you want to embody today and the rest of the week, the rest of the year, the rest of your days. Start to fill that space back up with goodness. So there is nothing else that can come in between you and that goodness. So fill the empty space up with goodness so there's no room for anything else. So imagine, what do you want to be with your best self? Do you want to be full of joy? Fill yourself with joy. Fill yourself up with this sense of joy, loving life, loving this moment, jubilee. Take a big, deep breath in. Breathe in that joy all around you. And these things aren't heavy, they'll just take up space. It's almost like a big bubble. Next, what about calm? Take a deep breath in. Imagine yourself just being really calm in a tough situation and feeling really joyful about it. Joyful that we're living, joyful that we can take a breath, joyful that we can actually discern a situation. Big, deep breath in. What about empathy? What if we fill ourselves with empathy? Another big, beautiful bubble of empathy. So not only can you be in a situation, feel so filled with gratitude and joy and jubilee and feel calm about it, but you can also see the other person's side. Take a deep breath in. Overall, you mix it up and you see just this light. You are now embodying this light. You got rid of everything and you filled it all up with your joy and your calm and your empathy and your goodness. You are your best self for others and for you. Today is your day, here and now. And exhale. Okay, let's start. Actually, we'll start on our backs. So come with me now. Vertebrae by vertebrae. We'll make our way onto our backs. I've got my Big Mama parachute on today. Take a big deep breath in Shavasana. We're actually going to go into star pose. So extend your limbs, your fingertips as far as they'll go. Extend your toes as far as they'll go. Point, flex your toes. You're in a star shape. Take a deep breath in, extend. And exhale, contract into a ball. Squeeze. So good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract, squeeze. Now bring your legs and bring them over to the left side of your body for a supine twist as you gaze towards the right. And switch. So good. Now bring your right knee into your chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So good, and switch. Feel free to roll your ankles, you see me doing. Really good. Now let's go to happy baby. Grab the outsides of your feet and rock from side to side. Kind of do whatever variations are calling you. Maybe you're extra stiff. Open your hips. Let's go into a figure four pose now, taking your right ankle, placing it over about an inch above your left knee. Now grab the back of your left knee, take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull your left knee towards you. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull. And switch. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull. Okay, doesn't that feel good just to stretch out your hips? Okay, so roll side to side. Now start to rock up and down. 1, 2, 3. Cross your ankles. Very good. Get back in view here. Now we're going to go and do thread the needle. But first we'll do a couple cat-cows. So take a big deep breath in, drop the belly, gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, arch the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch the spine. And let's bring our right fingertips up high to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. And modify however you'd like. Bring your hips back. Inhale back to center. Bring your right fingertips up high to the sky for a counter twist. And move your hips from side to side. Now bring your left fingertips up high to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle. And whatever modification you did on the other side, let's do it here. And back to center. Left fingertips up high to the sky. And switch. And come into child's pose. Splaying your knees out. And just for 1 minute, not 1 minute, but 30 seconds, be in child's pose. And refocus on what is truly important to you. Refocus on that best self. And think throughout this practice about breathing into that best self. Take a deep breath in. The different places that you can apply it. Inhale back to center. Drop the belly. Arch the spine. Drop the belly. Arch the spine. So good. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Crisscross your ankles as you bring your feet to the front of your space. Inhale, fingertips up high to the sky. Look at these biceps, you guys. It's just so hysterical. And exhale, fold. Inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Take your right foot, place it outside of your left quadricep. Left fingertips up high to the sky and twist. Gaze towards the back. Deep inhale, extend. Exhale, twist. And inhale back to center. Shake your legs and switch. Right fingertips up high to the sky. Extend and twist. And inhale back to center. Shake your legs. And let's splay our right and left leg out to either side of us. Deep breath in and fold forward through the middle. How's that feel? I miss you guys. I just cannot believe, 6 months has gone by. Wow. I hope that you have found a good life within COVID. And inhale back to center. Exhale, bend to your right. Gaze towards the ceiling. Open your chest towards the ceiling. Align your bicep with your ear. Not in front, but right here. This will give you the full side stretch along your rib cage. And switch. Woo! Inhale back to center. And again, fold forward one more time. See how this might be just a little bit further. Okay. Inhale back to center. Bring your legs together. Very good. Now, take your fingertips and face them towards your buttocks while bringing your chest up high to the sky, shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath in. So good. Now cross your ankles as you roll to your knees for a tabletop position. We're going to go into a downward facing dog, or if you'd like, feel free to stay in a tabletop position. So take a deep breath in Bring your hips up high to the sky. Gaze towards the belly button. Bring your right foot up high to the sky. Bend your knee. Open your hip. And this is all possible within. This is all possible within a tabletop position. And bring your foot up to the front of your space. And bring your fingertips up high to the sky for warrior one. Here. Here you go. Hello. Warrior one. And exhale, twist to the left. Cartwheel the arms open. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And cartwheel the arms down. Bring your knee, your right knee back down if you were in if you're elevated. Deep breath in. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips back. Very good. Now let's switch. That feels pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, let's switch the other side. So you can transition, feel free to transition through a chaturanga. So you can do a modified chaturanga or elevated chaturanga. So modified will go here, take a deep breath in, and exhale, bring your chest to almost to the ground, right where you're 2 inches. Swoop up your chest towards the sky, deep breath in. And exhale, hips back. Sway your hips side to side. Very good. Now, let's either come back up to a downward facing dog or stay in your tabletop position. Tabletop position, you're getting just as good, pretty good benefits. So take your right or your left foot up high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hips. And bring your left foot, your 2 front palms. Inhale, arms up. Warrior one. Someone's trying to sneak a peek at the screen. And exhale, cartwheel the arms open to the left, warrior two. Very good. Cartwheel the arms down. Okay. Now we'll come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale, hips back. Hello. Inhale up. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale up. Exhale, hips back. Hello. It's so funny. Sometimes this yoga is so methodic. Let's come back to a tabletop position, and then we'll do a chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Let's come into a butterfly position. We can bring our toes and heels together. With no music, sometimes it reminds me of Bob Ross, the painter from the 70s. It's kind of methodic and just almost relaxing just watching it. So I'm curious whoever watches this, if it's truly engaging or if it's just very nice and relaxing, like the strokes, stroke up and down, and just do it here. I hope you guys get this. Okay, so we're just opening our hips and even tuck your tailbone under just a little bit. Really good. Okay, so we're gonna do the sequence that we just did. I'm gonna do it 2 more times. The next 2 times, I'm actually gonna do it on all fours in box pose, and feel free to, if you want the extra push, feel free to do that through downward facing dog. So let's, again, roll our heels and come into a box pose. Drop the belly. Inhale, arch the spine, exhale. Drop the belly, inhale. Arch the spine, exhale. Deep inhale, right foot back. Open the hips. And even, what you can do here is we're going to do a fallen star. So bring that right foot back and open your chest. We take one big swoop with your right arm. And back. Now bring your right foot, bring it up through your 2 front palms. Bring your fingertips up high to the sky. Deep breath in. Now we're actually going to twist to our right. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bring the hips back. Inhale, center. Hips forward. Inhale, center, hips back. Inhale, center, hips forward. And really feel the stretch. Doesn't that feel so nice? And back to center, back to box pose. Sway hips side to side. Very good. Now let's try the other side. So left side, left foot up, open the hips. Oh. And bring your front foot to between your 2 front palms. Fingertips up high to the sky. Inhale, exhale, twist to your left. Deep inhale. Fingertips up high to the sky. And exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, center, hips forward. And come back to center. Sway the hips. Let's do a chaturanga. It's kind of like a palate cleanser for yoga. Deep breath in, exhale. Inhale. Chest up high to the sky. And exhale. Sway the hips side to side. So good. We'll do a little bit of variation on this last time. So right foot up high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Open the hips. Rotate the hips. Inhale. Bring your right foot through your 2 front palms. Inhale. Fingertips up high to the sky. Exhale. Twist to your left. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, back to modified warrior 2. Inhale, right fingertips up, or both fingertips up high to the sky. Now bring your the palm of your hand in the back, small of your back. Deep breath in as you raise your back straight, and exhale, bring your hips forward. Drop your head back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hips back. Okay, now back to center. Sway the hips side to side. Let's do our palate cleanser. Inhale, exhale, inhale, And exhale. Left foot. There you go. Palm. Inhale. And you know what? I think on the other side, on our left side, we didn't do a fallen star. So let's do that now on this side exclusively. So if you didn't do it already proactively, let's do that together. So bring your left foot behind your right foot. Bring your left fingertips up high to the sky. Open your chest to the sky. Swing your left arm. 1, 2, big rotation. And 3, back to center. So good. Sway your hips side to side. Really good, you guys. Okay, now we'll bring our right foot between our 2 front palms. Fingertips up high to the sky. And exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, back to center. Take the palm of your hands, bring it to the small of your back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale, extend. Hips back. Inhale, extend. Hips forward. And let's come back into our box pose. Really good. Now we're going to do a little bit of hip strengthening. So, yeah, amen. Here we go now. Okay, we'll bring our right knee up to the sky. And what you have here is a little bit of a hook. So you try to keep your back straight, and you have your right knee up high to the sky, and you're a little bit of a hook. Okay, so hook, and then keeping our hips parallel to the ground and stable for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hips back. Inhale, hips forward and switch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hips back. Let's open our hips. Now we're going into a frog pose. So it's almost like a child's pose, except your knees are really splayed out. So you see how splayed these knees are? And then your toes, your big toes, are trying to touch each other as your knees are splayed out. So splay out your knees and bring your hips back, and then your arms, your forearms are in front of you like in a dolphin pose. So bring it forward, inhale, exhale, hips back. And forward, bring your knees back. Now let's go into a child's pose. So stretch your fingertips forward, bring your shoulders away from the ears, bring your forehead to the ground, and reset one more time with a big deep breath, conjuring back that joy, that empathy. So good. One more big deep breath. Okay. And back to center. It's good to have these just little momentary intervals just to center ourselves. Okay, so let's take a couple cat-cows. Big deep breath in, drop the belly. And exhale, arch the spine. Deep breath in, drop the belly. Exhale, arch the spine. Deep breath in, drop the belly. Exhale, arch the spine. Crisscross your ankles and bring it out front. Really good, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to, again, splay our legs open. Bring our hips forward. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here, 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 or here. Whichever can give you the maximum stretch without pulling something. It's a fine line. So good, you guys. Bring your chest up. Bring your fingertips up high to the sky. Clasp your left wrist with your right hand. And exhale, bend to your right, gaze towards your ceiling. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bend to your left, gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale, back to center. Now bring your palms of your feet together. Exhale, fold forward. And come back to all fours. Okay, and we'll do 2 cat-cows. Take a deep breath in, drop the belly. Exhale, arch the spine. Okay, one more. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I got you. There she is. There she is. Okay. Oh, okay. So now we're going to come back to where we were, which is in box pose. Shake the hips out. So good. Now let's come into we're going to come into a downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Hips back, shoulders away from the ears, tailbone tucked, gaze towards the belly button. And on the exhale, walk your feet to the top of your space. Take a deep inhale. Let's go into star pose. And exhale into goddess squat. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, star pose. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Proud chest. And exhale, goddess squat. Sway from left to right. Left, right. Inhale, star pose. Transition to a triangle pose. So now switching both of your feet towards your right side, about 45 degrees. Splay your fingertips out each direction. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, and now tick-tock your hips. And graze your right fingertips onto your right shin and gaze towards the ceiling over your left shoulder. So good. And we're not dumping in here. We are grazing. We're actually using our abdomen to keep us up high and strong. And back to center. And switch. So we're rotating our feet now over to the left side. Deep breath in as you stretch, 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 and exhale. Graze left fingertips to left shin. Gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale back to center. Star pose. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your right palm on the ground. Left fingertips to the sky. Twist. And switch. Twist. Now bend your right knee as you straighten your left leg. And switch. Then the left knee as you straighten the right leg. Back to center. Now grab the backs of your heels. Deep breath in. Chest forward towards the ground. So good. And back to center. Walk, walk, walk to the front of your space. Bring your knees down. Drop the belly, arch the spine. Now bring your right foot out to the right beside you. And now we're going to do some hip lifts. So take a deep breath in and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back to center. And switch. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How'd you get over there? 8, 9, 10. And back to center. Wiggle your hips. Wiggle your hips. Okay, bring your hips back. Come back to center. We're going to do it. Now we're going to take a deep inhale as you extend your right foot backward and your left fingertips forward. Deep inhale. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. One more this side. Inhale, extend. And exhale, contract. Okay, other side. Extend. And exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Really good, you guys. Now, roll your shoulders. Crisscross your ankles. And let's come into a seated position. Come here. Come into a seated position. 1, 2, 3, reset. Reset. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 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 Okay. A reset. We're resetting. Take a deep breath in and exhale vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's make our way down. Deep inhale and bring our palms of our hands on the tops of our knees and start to paint the ceiling. And start to correlate your breath with your movement. So rotate that left hip open, rotate the right, and it's kind of an art form. So good. Now we're going to go back into a figure 4, and this time, basically, figure 4 reclined pigeon. So it might feel a bit different than how it did at the beginning. We'll really get our hip openers. So take your right foot outside of your left knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull your right knee towards your chest, or your left knee towards your chest. And switch. Extend, exhale, pull. Inhale, extend, exhale, pull. And switch again. We're going to do one more on each side. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull your knee close to your chest. Inhale, extend. And if you have a partner or someone that's doing it with you, this would be the time where you switch off. So have your partner, if you want them to help you push even further, push on both knees. So like this. Switch. Okay, now let's go into a bridge pose. So bring your feet about a foot apart, and then bring your hips up high to the sky. You can stay here, or if you want higher intensity. And so bring your shoulders underneath you, tuck your shoulders in, bring your hips up high to the sky, squeeze your glutes to push up higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll yourself down. So good. Windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Let's try that again. So either do bridge, or you know what, if you've just been working on this, you say, Nicole, I know bridge is so easy and I really want to do wheel pose. Feel free to take your wheel now as well. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Either way, start to roll your vertebrae by vertebrae down to the ground and bring your knees to your chest. Take your right knee to the chest and twist your right knee to the left, gaze towards the right. And switch. And switch. Or just switch one time. Now you're gazing towards the left. Inhale back to center. One more squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your legs, almost done. I'm going to do a abs pose. So bring your feet up 2 inches above the ground and then kick your heels for 10 seconds. I can't yet do it. I'm still getting over the diastasis reti or whatever from pregnancy. So do this for 10 seconds. And I'll be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you deserve it. Shavasana pose. So good. Close your eyes. Splay your feet out. Oh. So good. Think about what you're grateful for. Think about boom, boom. Your best self is now permeated throughout your entire body. You took this time to really intentionally work on yourself, because greatness does not happen by accident. Greatness is intentional. And you've probably seen that you've heard it a million times, that the best things in life, they don't come easy. So relationships and work and anything, wherever you pour your time and your money into, your heart will follow. We forget our minds all the time. But it's no big deal. Because today, just starting right now, we can come back to it. And be intentional. Decide who we want to be and what we need to do to get there. So see your ball of light travel from your head, throughout your stomach, your fingertips, your toes. You totally released everything. And imagine again, you've got a clear vessel, but now you filled up with a bubble of empathy, the bubble of joy. You're full of calm. Take a few more big deep breaths in. Embody this spirit, embody your best self, embody your best qualities. Stay here for longer if you want. Otherwise, deep breath in, roll to your right or left side. Whichever side is calling you. Into a fetal position. Push up with your top hand. Keep your eyes closed. Come to the front of your space. Big deep breath in. Thank you for this time. Thank you for this life. Thank you for this breath. Amen. Have a great day. See you later.